In an attempt to clear out my backlog of games and achievements, I made this handy dandy wheel that will select which game I get all the achievements or trophies in, and this time it landed on Dead Island 2, a sequel to a game that I remembered enjoying when it first launched all the way back in 2011, and now the second one, it had a troubled development where it shipped to studios like 3 different times before finally being dumped off to Dam Buster Studios, responsible for bringing us such bangers like Homefront: The Revolution, and nothing else. Well, according to reviews, it seems it is in a much more favorable spot compared to their previous efforts, so here's hoping the grind isn't too bad. Spoiler alert, it was bad, but not for the reason you might be thinking. At this time, I would like to remind you that you can be a part of these journeys by watching live on TikTok. Link to my page is in the description below. There's also a Discord server that you can join to get notified when I go live, and we are slowly but surely reaching 100 members, and those first 100 members will be able to get in on the chance of a giveaway for a SCUF gaming controller on their platform of choice. On TrueAchievements.com, the game shows that it should take anywhere from 25 to 30 hours, although this is not including the DLCs, which I am also going for in this video, so it will probably be closer to the 30 to 35 hour mark. And now the journey begins. First things first was to complete the story while going for any achievements that made sense at the time. Luckily, most of these dropped with little effort on my end. The first achievement to come my way was Welcome to Hell A, for just completing the opening section where you select your survivor, who each come with their own base stats to build around. I chose Jacob because my name is Jacob, and that is literally the only reason, and once that was done, it was time to begin my adventure. It would be a little bit before I got my next achievement, which happened when I spun the wheel and played this game again for this hunt. So yes, the first achievement was gotten way back in May of last year, and the next achievement that I got was in July of this year. You can tell how excited I was when I bought this to go through the whole game. But yes, the second achievement that I got was called Break a Leg for maiming 100 limbs. I had to specifically target either the legs or the arms to get this bad boy, and man oh man was it gnarly. You see, the flesh system in this game is insane. This is quite possibly the goriest game I've ever played, and I thought that Fallout 3 was the most gory when I played that way back in 2008. My how far we've come as a society. Ooh, axe. Oh shit, I'm just gonna fucking move. Another achievement right there. Break a leg. Name 100 limbs. The next achievement came shortly after the previous one and is called Hotel California, which is a story-based one, so it's impossible to miss if you plan on going for this hunt yourself, just like a lot of achievements in this game are. Yep, 0 issues with hunting in this game. A lot of these achievements are based around a total number of things being reached. For example, for the Coup de Grace achievement, I had to slay 25 zombies using finisher moves, and in this game a finishing move is essentially pulling an Edward Norton from American History X. There we go, there's my achievement. And this would be the case for the next achievement as well. Hazardous materials for killing 100 zombies with a specific damage type including caustic, shock, or fire damage. Following my wake of slaughtering brain dead zombies, I had to go rescue some dude that went to a studio set all for a stupid trophy. And not the kind of trophies like the ones I'm hunting for in this game, which makes it kind of funny that I'm risking my life for a trophy and so is this guy. But this also gives us the achievement Personal Assistant Personally Assisted, which I think is a funny name for an achievement, but I digress. Salesman, I was a salesman too. There's another achievement right there. Alright, that's another, okay, so that puts us at 6, yeah? The next mission has us joining with Sam B, one of the characters who you could select in the first Dead Island game, and granting us the ability to use guns. Actual guns, and now we no longer have to slice and dice our way through hordes of zombies. Too bad the shooting in this game is complete butt cheeks, and aiming feels more shaky than me in negative 10-degree weather trying to hold a fork. Completing this quest earned us the Git Gut. I think it's pronounced it. I don't even know. And I'm not even going to pretend like I know how to say that. So feel free to comment how I said it wrong in the section below. Level 11. Achievement unlocked. Let's take a look here. And I got a new slot open. So that puts me at, what is this, number 7? Yeah, number 7 of 57. And while you're at it, you might as well like and subscribe to complete the holy trinity of YouTube algorithm. At this point, you're probably wondering, hey Stranded, do you do anything else besides kill zombies in this game? And to the answer to that question would be, yes. You do gas and water valve puzzles that are simple and kill special infected called Apex variants. And coincidentally, this pertains to the next achievement I unlocked called Apex Predator, for killing 10 of these guys. Nice, achievement unlocked, Apex Predator. Knock down 10 Apex variants. Carrying on, we encounter this guy living down here because he has no friends or whatever, and this one lady with her buddies while traversing the sewers to make our way to Venice Beach. They can't really hide their obviously evil intentions, not because they act like villains, which they do, but also because our zombie infection lets us see who also is infected. And with friends like these, how could we trust them? Get it? Because they're the main enemy in this game? Moving on, we earn an achievement for finding a superior weapon and slotting it with mods or perks at each spot, and that brings me to weapon customization. It's mid. You really just get to choose the element of damage you want to use and how much damage it does to specific points. But nevertheless, we unlocked This Is My Weapon and continued on with our first playthrough. Yes, I said first playthrough because I have the worst luck when it comes to being able to get achievements in a single playthrough. At some point, I just got tired of slaying zombies, and knowing that I had another 15 to 20 hours left before this progress bar was completed was going to end me. So instead of going at it solo, I had a viewer of mine join the game and carry me by giving me a bunch of weapons to sell and showing me the locations and tips on how to make my journey just a tad bit easier. We ended up doing 5 quests together, and I unlocked the achievement Slayer Squad for this insane feat. I also made it a point to collect all these journals anytime I came across them because I wanted to make sure I didn't miss the Bookworm achievement. So after a bit of time, I unlocked that as well for collecting 50 of them bad boys. Due to story reasons, our MC is able to use powered up zombie attacks called Fury attacks, and this makes you powerful but not invincible. But after absolutely mollywhopping a bunch of zombies and leaving them in a bloody pulp, the game rewarded me with the anger management achievement for doing it 50 times. So me and my co-op partner, after a few side quests, decided to move the story forward and head to Santa Monica, where we could encounter Dr. Reed and the guy that is trying to create a cure, and we are the integral piece needed to complete the formula. Once I met him in a brief cutscene, I got the Dr. Reed, I presume, achievement. It is at this point I'd like to mention that there is an unmissable achievement that I will not mention, and there's a very good reason for that, but we will save that one for much later in the video. For now, I unlocked another achievement for collecting 30 skill cards called Stacking the Deck, and with that I got a follow-up achievement for completing 10 non-story quests called Making Your Mark. And I must say that the people that give you these quests are some of the most eccentric individuals you'll encounter in any RPG. The nice thing about these is that the bigger side quests will grant you an achievement once you finish each one to full completion. Go Bobcats is one such achievement. This next one I got without even understanding how, because I didn't pay attention to the mechanic involving the autophage skills, but you earn the achievement called Down with the Sickness for reaching the highest tier of autophage inspection. Wonderful. Yes, pummel. 100%. Achievement unlocked. KO! Reach the highest tier of autophage inspection by equipping autophage skills. That's number 18. Achievement unlocked. The next 3 achievements are all story related, one for equipping a new type of skill card called the Newman card. You earn humanity distilled for your efforts. Can't handle the truth and like riding a bike are also earned at specific moments in the story towards the end of the game. Alright, it's another achievement down, 20 in. Nice, 20 down. The homie for real. Level 24, achievement unlocked, another achievement, there we go, 21. 21 of 57, we're cooking. Things are looking pretty up from here, as it seemed like everything I had to do was pretty straightforward and should pose little issue. But this wouldn't be one of my videos if I didn't have issues during my hunt. Zoologist is practically unmissable because you encounter every zombie type at one point in the story. There we go. Achievement unlocked. Every zombie type in the game, that's number 22. Perks of the job for completing 5 blueprint challenges. I'm going to be honest with you, Chief, I have no idea how I got this, and I believe it's for completing challenges pertaining to blueprints, and that is my best educated guess. A patent emerges involves us getting the best character to meet us over at Hollywood Boulevard, and once you reach a certain point in the story, you'll have the opportunity to earn Not Even My Final Form for slaying a mutator before it transforms. The mutators are these big ugly monsters that almost look like a necromorph, except they aren't, but they hit hard as hell. But once this was completed, it was time for me to wrap up the main story, and that gave me the final story related achievement called Our True Nature. It seems very not finite. Our true nature. Give your chance to be human again. That's 26. And subsequently I got shiny for getting my first legendary weapon. Now it was time to clean up a bit before moving on to DLC achievements. From here I finished all of Amanda's quests, which gave me internet famous. Rest in peace, Amanda. Donk, which took much longer than I care to admit, but I was launching a whole ass armada of my weapon inventory just to clip one zombie from over 35 meters away. That one was so close. There it is. Done. Rising Star came from completing 20 side quests, and pretty much every activity in this game that isn't a main mission counts as a side quest. And while I had my co-op partner, I went for I Am the Resurrection, which had me res him 5 times, and since he didn't go down once, I had to cook his ass 5 times, and once that was done, boom, there's the achievement. Because my achievement. There we go, perfect. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Puts me at 31, what a hero. What a hero. Variety as a spice of death had me eliminate a certain amount of zombies with each weapon, and for some reason the game wanted me to read the tiers backwards, so what looks like the 3rd tier is actually the 1st. Makes little sense to me, but hey, we manage. There we go. There it is. I eventually got bored of doing side stuff, so I settled and decided it was time for me to bite the bullet and fork out $30 for the expansion pass. Anything for all the achievements, am I right, y'all? The first expansion, titled House, had me venture to some Tony Stark looking mansion, and then it just got weird from there. Talking heads detached from their bodies, a random suburban neighborhood with zombies coming out every possible exit, and a pig zombie dude. This is honestly the weirdest this game gets. It wouldn't be too long before I earned my first achievement in this story called Whatever It Takes for completing the rites of passage in this DLC. And shortly after that, a viewer of my chat informed me that there was an achievement for sending 15 zombies down this bottomless pit. This achievement is called Wilhelm, named after the famous scream that's used in most movies when someone gets clapped. I love that as an Easter egg. 14, 15, that should be it, right? There it is. Adios! Are you carrying ahead? No. No, I'm not. It would have been better had one of those zombies made that scream as I kicked them down. And oh boy, if you thought the Donk achievement annoyed me, to top that, Tisha annoyed me even more. For this, I had to get 5 headshots with the crossbow that they give you in rapid succession. I didn't think of this when I was able to do it at its easiest moment when you first get it, but after several, and I mean several attempts, I finally landed it. And I'm glad that it's over. There we go. That's finally done. Oh my gosh. Three years later. That's finally done. That was my least favorite achievement so far. Pork chopped was for killing the pig boss that I mentioned earlier, and then you get this cool cleaver that has this little pig figurine skewered on it. There was never such a chance. Achievement unlocked. Pork chopped. After this, I pretty much beelined it for the end goal, which had me talking to this dog on a screen, and then he gave me a new skill card before politely teleporting me back to our safe house in the main game. And for all of that, I unlocked the One of Us achievement, before immediately going back in there, grabbing a shovel, and smacking every zombie in the vicinity so I could maim 10 of them, and earn the Law and Order achievement. Then it was back to the base game's world so that I could get some of miscellaneous achievements like Smorgasbord, for completing the first tier of every exploration challenge. I got a zombie army and You Can't Harm Me, came from performing 25 defensive moves which include blocking and dodging. Blocking is the better option since you can just spam it and then counterattack the zombie when they're staggered. Of course. There we go. Bucket List is another first tier challenge achievement, but unlike the other ones, this one annoyed me because there's a challenge in it called Ninja and involves maiming 3 zombies at once with a single shuriken use. I ultimately stumbled upon the strategy on YouTube where I lined them up outside a fence and then would weaken them before throwing a shuriken while crouched, and then it finally popped. I did it. Get me out of here. Ugh. Annoying. 41. The second to last challenge-oriented achievement I would need is called Survival Skills, which popped when I decided to sell everything I had like it was a damn yard sale on a Saturday morning, as I needed to amass $1 million over the course of my playthrough. Now that I was broke, both in the game and in real life, I decided to get my money's worth out of this expansion pass and play the Sola DLC. And I'm going to come out and say it, this DLC was not the bee's knees. Mainly because of this hunk of doo-doo right here called the Dirge, who also happens to spawn one of the 2 new enemy types in this game, the Clotter. After killing both of them, I got awarded Three's a Crowd for surviving said encounter. This DLC definitely feels like the bigger of the two between this and House. In this game, you are granted new zombie types like the Whipper, which, not gonna lie, feels kinda odd fighting as Jacob the Black Eye. And the game also gives you a new ability called Ram, which has an achievement tied to it called Direct Approach, for ramming 5 zombies in a single charge. I immediately got this by throwing bait and then charging the zombies as they piled in. Alright, I'll you get up. I don't know how long this charge runs for, but if I can get it to hit right here.
30,000 party people turn oil.
There it is. Easy enough. Shortly after this, I got my final of the challenge-based achievements called On Safari for doing the first tier of every zombie challenge. There we go. Alright, that's that one done. That puts me at 45. Then I pretty much powered through to the end of the DLC because at this point I was burned out on this game. No encores was earned because I wasn't rushing to the end of this DLC, I was full on sprinting. And while I was sprinting towards the finish line, I finally reached the max level of 30 and unlocked max headroom, before taking out the final boss of the DLC, which felt like a basic Destiny 2 strike boss. And on my way back to the starting area in this DLC, I stopped by this little area to do some cleanup on this Caustic X spell and unlocked Festival Cleanup Simulator. And whoever was in charge of naming these achievements needs a raise. They're so good. You're probably right about that, about it staying interesting, but there it is. I don't know why it popped now all of a sudden, but there it is. Once I got back to the home base, I completed the final DLC quest and unlocked Drop the Beat, then picked up my newest legendary weapon called the Saw Blade Launcher and started bisecting zombies with it and charging up my other legendary weapon called the Ripper before destroying zombies to unlock Rip and Tear for my efforts. There, that's done. Get me out of here. I'm never coming back here again. Never come back here ever again. And with that out of the way, all the achievements in the DLC were done. So it was back to the base game to wrap up the rest of my hunt. Make It So came from another side quest, and Jumbo Keyring came from unlocking 10 lockboxes, and my advice is just unlock them as they come, or wait till the end of the game and then go back to each area and unlock the ones you can until you get 10 of them done. Okay, home stretch. Sharpest tool in the box is for completing 5 lost and found weapon quests, which was way easy for me because the viewer I had apparently knew everything there is to know about this game, since we had little to no trouble completing these missions. And that is where I wrapped up for the day before I came back to finish the game and add it to my collection of the 100% Club. The morning started with Gore Horse, and it involved helping this woman here collect a bunch of zombie parts so that she could create her magnum opus. Once collecting all these parts, I had to fast travel and then come back before she revealed what her masterpiece was. And let's just say, it was gross. That's disgusting. The flies, that's gross. But with this being done, I got that achievement and LA Influential for completing 40 side quests. There it is. 54. Might be too cheap actually. Yep, 55. Nice. Then that left me with one final achievement called Soul Survivor. Soul Survivor is earned when you complete 9 lost and found missing person quests. In order to get the 9th and final Survivor quest to unlock, you have to finish this quest in Santa Monica at the Lifeguard Tower before the final one unlocks at the Sir Lane Hotel. Easy enough, and this is where I would like to say that our achievement hunt has ended, as I had done every achievement possible ranging from tedious to unmissable. But what if one of those unmissable achievements was missed? But this can't be. How can one miss an unmissable achievement? The math isn't mathing. Well, but Dr. I Am Butcho came and went. This is an quote-unquote unmissable achievement for killing your first butcher zombie at the pier. This is a main story quest, so once you do this, you have to return to Sir Lane Hotel and speak to the doctor. And once that beautiful quest complete appears on your screen, the achievement should also appear. Only, it didn't. I thought to myself, no big deal, it's not too far in the game, I'll just start a new character and scamper through it again. Little did I realize that this would take an additional 5 hours of gameplay just to get to this point. Not only did it take this long, I also decided for some dumbass reason to start my new playthrough of Amy, the Slayer that has the lowest stats and toughness, so she takes hella damage, and couple that with the fact that I am literally rushing through the story and going through under-leveled, well, you can see how smooth that went. Especially in this set piece moment where you have to fight off dozens of zombies in a small cramped space. After a few attempts I clutched up, and then with a little more time I beat the butcher, went back to the doctor, expecting my glorious achievement to appear, and then this happened. It didn't pop. It didn't pop. It didn't pop. It didn't pop. Oh, it's glitched. It's bugged. Oh my god, it's bugged.
Okay, thanks.
I went through the whole 5 hours of this shit just for it to be bugged. I thought it was, oh my god. Yes, that's right, no achievement. My game was bugged. So I promptly went and uninstalled this, and I added it to my 100% club, and no one is going to tell me that it is not 100%. But now I am forever doomed to see that dreadful 56 of 57 unlocked. Will I ever have a game where I don't have to deal with an annoying bug or second playthrough hindering my progress? The world may never know. I have been cursed, and I will eventually find my way out of it. People also went through the same thing here. Look. Get all these ads off my screen. Only achievement not to unlock is this achievement. 4 done the story twice and still not popped. Even tried a second Slayer. That's bugged for me the last 2 weeks. This is back in December of last year. Last week, still no patch. Still need to patch the game sadly. Bug still did this co-op on my own save. I might got the achievement and I didn't. If anyone's going for this, just drop me a message. Will this ever be fixed? You think? Plays twice now and this to this part, and both times it is not unlocked. Same for trials in the house. I did get the trials though, so that's good. Look at that. Did not did just get to the day. So it does unlock sometimes. Took me several attempts though. That clown is nasty. I'm not playing through. Bro said several attempts. Bro played 5 hours to get to that point. I was trying to get an answer. I was trying to do everything I could to get an answer as to what was going on with this achievement. So, but I tried, y'all. Dream is dead, but now we can do the uninstall of shame. Thank you so much for watching the video today. Will I ever escape this curse? I don't know, because right now the wheel spun and you don't want to know what it landed on, but I'm going to tell you anyways. It landed on Red Dead Redemption 2. So wish me luck as I spend the next 200 hours of my life grinding this game away to have a video out by September on it. So I hope this works out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm completely off script right now. I'm losing my mind as I just kind of go through every single game that I play and have to deal with bugs or second playthroughs. So here's hoping that Dan Buster reinstates my 100% status. I tweeted at him and we'll see what they say. But you guys have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night. You guys are all the best. I appreciate you guys so much. Again, the Discord links in the bio, or Discord links in the bio, Discord links in the comment section below. Appreciate you guys so much. If you guys want to see these streams live, please turn in on TikTok. I will be having a set schedule here soon, probably more so nights. I am on the west coast of Arizona, so we have our own standard, our own time zone. So would love to see you guys see it. I can't speak. I've been doing the script for so long. I would love to see you guys there. I hope you guys have a good morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time of day it is. Much love. Be safe. Don't get lost in the sauce. I'll talk to you guys later. Adios. Bye.